The mystery of human existence lies not in just staying alive, but in finding something to live for. The best way to keep a prisoner from escaping is to make sure he never knows he's in prison. Pain and suffering are always inevitable for a large intelligence and a deep heart. The really great men must, I think, have great sadness on earth. Nothing in this world is harder than speaking the truth, nothing easier than flattery. The darker the night, the brighter the stars, the deeper the grief, the closer is God. I gave up caring about anything, and all the problems disappeared. Love the animals, love the plants, love everything. If you love everything, you will perceive the divine mystery in things. Once you perceive it, you will begin to comprehend it better every day. And you will come at last to love the whole world with an all-embracing love. It is better to be unhappy and know the worst than to be happy in a fool's paradise. If you want to overcome the whole world, overcome yourself. Learning to love is hard and we pay dearly for it. It takes hard work and a long apprenticeship, for it is not just for a moment that we must learn to love, but forever. People speak sometimes about the bestial cruelty of man, but that is terribly unjust and offensive to beasts. No animal could ever be so cruel as a man, so artfully, so artistically cruel. If you wish to glimpse inside a human soul and get to know a man, just watch him laugh. If he laughs well, he's a good man. You can be sincere and still be stupid. The soul is healed by being with children. The more I love humanity in general, the less I love man in particular. Humanity can live without science, it can live without bread, but it cannot live without beauty. Without beauty, there would be nothing left to do in this life. Here the secret lies. Here lies the entire story. Nothing is easier than to denounce the evildoer, nothing is more difficult than to understand him. Yes, that's right, love should come before logic. Only then will man come to understand the meaning of life. For broad understanding and deep feeling, you need pain and suffering. Suffering is part and parcel of extensive intelligence and a feeling heart. Wealth is the number of things one can do without. If everything on earth were rational, nothing would happen. 100 suspicions don't make a proof. People really do like seeing their best friends humiliated. A large part of the friendship is based on humiliation, and that is an old truth, well known to all intelligent people. It takes something more than intelligence to act intelligently. The most offensive is not their lying. One can always forgive lying. Lying is a delightful thing, for it leads to truth. What is offensive is that they lie and worship their own lying. Only one thing matters, one thing, to be able to dare. But how could you live and have no story to tell? Only through suffering can we find ourselves. Only the heart knows how to find what is precious. The more incompetent one feels, the more eager he is to fight. To love another person is to see them as God intended them to be. There is immeasurably more left inside than what comes out in words. He who masters the gray every day is a hero. To think too much is a disease. Right attitudes produces right action. The greatest happiness is to know the source of unhappiness. Lying to ourselves is more deeply ingrained than lying to others. I think the devil doesn't exist, but man has created him. He has created him in his own image and likeness.